Threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Yes, it's good.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Harden, the pass to Maxey. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George outside. And there's the drive. And yep, it's good.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Outside Harden. Shoots over Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
George passes to Westbrook. And here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Now here's Harden. Embiid with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Embiid misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 seasons.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Well, this guy has always been a fantastic finisher despite contact. Russell Westbrook working right there.
Looking to win the run. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Zubac. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And it's the Sixers with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Harden. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer, Harden. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And it's Westbrook off the drive. George against Harden. For 3, Covington. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Sixers trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
George against Maxey. Out to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Fires from the corner. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
George finds Covington. Back to George. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And another miss by Philadelphia. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Harris misses. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 so far. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Here's Harden. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep. That shot, no good. Here's Westbrook. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Out to Leonard. George for 3. Second chance shot. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got his first basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Harden misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Here's George, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden, 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Outside Tucker, outside Harden. To the inside. Here's Maxey. Ooh, nice D from George. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Harden fires away from outside. The Sixers again can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. George, right side. Shot from the low post is good. George has got 6 here in the quarter. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside Maxey. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Tucker. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-3 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard with the ball. 12 points for him. Top of the key. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's Embiid. From deep three-point range. No good there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the
Clippers, 31.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got DeAnthony Melton. George Niang out there with Jalen McDaniels. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Milton in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Milton, down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Powell outside. To the inside, Highland. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
From deep, Melton. Powell pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
From deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Here's Melton.
Clippers foul. Eric Gordon. That's his first personal.
And he knocks down the first one. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Here's Highland. Give him 8. Shoots over Harden. Highland misses. Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Gordon, the pass to Powell. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Highland. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Powell's got 9.
How about the touch to score from right there? If that goes down on a consistent basis for Norman Powell, look out, folks.
Harden with a screen on Gordon. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's Powell, high post. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Inside. Oh, Morris with a steal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Highland. To the paint. Here's Morris. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. 20 feet out. The offensive rebound. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Highland. Give him 8 points now. Morris outside. Maxey against Gordon. Back to Morris. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Embiid finds Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Gordon against Maxey. Tries it from the top of the key. Gordon can't hit.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More NBA on... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the point. George outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, Paul George simply stated as playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
Screen by Embiid. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Harden, deep three-point land. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Pass to Zubac. They set the pick. Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Harden, deep three-point land. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Zubac with a screen on Harris. Shot by Leonard, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Launches a three and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Leonard outside. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by Leonard. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Count it. Good.
Yeah, the transition points courtesy of Harris. Nice job working it quickly down the floor.
Westbrook outside. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. From the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Here's Tucker. And the three-pointer goes.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Harris against Leonard. From deep. They get it back.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now Maxey. Outside Tucker. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Leonard outside. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
So no problem for the Clippers as they... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Lopez in its center. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Now here's Harden. Embiid with the screen on Holiday. Passes to Embiid. Back to Harden. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid finds Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Here's the drive. Goes back up. And Embiid lays it in.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. No problems knocking that one down. Allen's got 5 points so far.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Harden the pass to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Harris. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's Maxey following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Harden with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Kicks it out to Harden. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And there's the pass to Tucker. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Tucker can knock down the long-range three ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
Holiday goes in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Allen drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Antetokounmpo.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. 76ers on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down. The 76ers trailing. Harden looking it over. And it's Harden slamming it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, shoot the three, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Inside. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Embiid kicks to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then you get the ball to Giannis and you get out of the way.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Giannis passes to Lopez. Allen kicks to Howard. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice. And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Maxey passes to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Giannis against Embiid. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Here's Middleton. And the shot is long. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
40 seconds left in the first half. Harden the pass to Tucker. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Allen. Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton dishes to Allen. Middleton outside. Wide open look. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Good handles from the 6'8" Chris Middleton. That's some versatility there with that size.
Outside, Maxey. Harden outside. And Harris wide open. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Shake Milton. McDaniels is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Niang kicks to McDaniel. To the paint. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. Dedmon passes to Milton. And the shot goes down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Dragic. Kept alive. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ingles. The Bucks working the ball around. It's stolen by Milton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Milton passes to Dedmon. Here's Niang. Pass to Milton. Here's Niang. Defended by Crowder. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Driving the lane. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Hey, Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Portis can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Milton the pass to Niang. Here's Milton. Here's Niang. Back to Milton. On the wing, Milton. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Dragic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, just a really confident play from Dragic to get the foul while he's taking that shot attempt.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Philadelphia leading by 11. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Dedmon kicks to Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Milton to the inside. Dedmon's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Down low. Here's Ingles. Got a hand on it. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Milton the pass to Dedmon. The shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. Outside, Dragic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Milton kicks to Niang. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bucket is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's Dragic with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to McDaniels. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Philadelphia with a size of... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Middleton. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the one.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks trail by 14.
Come get it, come get it.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. The feed to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. There's the pass to Allen. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. There's the double team with Allen. Embiid dishes to Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Good positioning inside from P.J. Tucker and just going to work.
Middleton. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harris kicks it to Tucker. Three-pointer. Lopez grabs the board. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Tucker. Maxey into the lane. From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 16. The kick out to Holiday. Allen for the three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Tucker. Here's the three. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one drops for him.
You know, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. The shot. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks trail by 11. Middleton drives in, and that one is hammered home.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Harden against Holiday. Takes it inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Maxey sets a screen for Harden. Outside, Maxey. And he's good on the three ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
1:30 left in the fourth. Passes it to Embiid. He kicks to Tucker. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Bucks trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Harden the pass to Harris. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes the three. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Giannis outside. Holiday the pass to Lopez. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...
Got Jake Crowder. Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at small forward. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
From the corner, shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Oh, Leonard with the block.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
Here's Zubac. Out to Leonard. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And it's Crowder missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
George with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
So he gets them both. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And stolen by Middleton.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. To the left side wing. Good chance here for Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Westbrook, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And Holiday, here we go. The ball's knocked loose. Lopez finds Holiday. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
On the wing, Holiday, pounded by Westbrook. Crowder, the pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Crowder. Blocked!
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday to halt the run. Here's Crowder. Pass to Lopez. Fires the three. Fires in the triple.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fella will make you pay from there.
Here's George. And here's Leonard. Back to George. Now Leonard. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Bucks trail.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. George outside. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Lopez. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Leonard. 9 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Antetokounmpo against Westbrook. Out to Covington. Pass to George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Crowder, the pass to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Middleton outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. George has got 12 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Covington, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Leonard passes to Covington. Milwaukee with the rebound. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo has got 6 in the quarter.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The drive by Holiday. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Up top, Westbrook. He's covered by Holiday. Covington passes to Westbrook. Back to Covington. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. Over Antetokounmpo. No dice from the high post. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. True on the 14-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 12.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it.
Thanks very much, Allie. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Eric Gordon, Marcus Morris out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The 3-ball. The shot no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
In transition, here come the Clippers. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy has always been in attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Powell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Dragic misses.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Portis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Ingles. They need this. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, BA, I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Connaughton. Chris Middleton's checked in for Ingles. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Dragic. Plumlee, a screen on Middleton. For three, Gordon. Holiday grabs the miss. And he makes it on the layup.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Morris sets a screen. Pass to Gordon. Morris outside. Fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Here's Highland. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Zubac rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. George drives in. And the jam by George.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Playing some great basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Brook Lopez is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at point guard. George against Middleton. Leonard for three. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook outside. And finished off by Westbrook.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
They double him with Crowder. Covington finds George. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. And jams it home. Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness, what a move.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Antetokounmpo has got 20. Middleton against George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 15.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
And he gets it back. Antetokounmpo, right side. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Covington. George with it. Middleton covering. George's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Middleton, and stolen by Covington. Leonard outside. There's the 3, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Lopez. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Double team on Leonard. Lopez with the steal.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Clippers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kawhi Leonard.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. For 3, George. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Give that one to Jay Crowder. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Covington grabs the board. Leonard for three. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Crowder. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Such a wide open look.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Now here's Westbrook. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
The starting lineup for the visiting.
You know this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Rebounded by Covington. Left side, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden dishes to Tucker. Back to Harden. Driving in. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away at it.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. The tray. Harden against Westbrook. Tries it from the top of the key. Harden gets the bucket.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Westbrook surveying the D. Kicks it to Covington. Outside, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3 from Leonard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's a 9-point spread. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. And guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Zubac. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Harden. Good D by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Westbrook finds Leonard. Pass to George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here is Harden. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Maxey against George. 6 on the shot clock. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. The 76ers trail by 13. Harden outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got his second basket.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Maxey against George. Now the pass to Harden. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
George, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they executed.
And a double. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Passes it to Leonard. Looking for George, he gets it there. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defense has to be careful with Tucker from range. He's got reliable accuracy.
Westbrook against Harden. The shot by George, wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Maxey kicks it to Tucker. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. Crafty move. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The 76ers trail by 8. To the wing on the left. Maxey finds Embiid. And he converts the layup. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harden. Westbrook pulls it in. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
George with the bucket.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6, trains the three-pointer.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Maxey passes to Harden. From deep. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the 76ers call time here.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Clippers lead by 14.
No hesitation right there. Westbrook can make you pay when you leave him space in the mid-range.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Zubac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Westbrook passes to George. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Capable of flat-out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Tucker can't get it to go. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 11-1 run. Covington's shot is off. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. They grab their own miss. Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And Embiid drops them both.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now, here is George. He's got 24. Offensive rebound. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. The 76ers trail by 16. And here's Harden. Embiid with the screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Harden. Here's Embiid. And no good that time. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Thanks for the great interview, David. the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got McDaniels. Shake Milton is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Powell. McDaniels defending. Just 5 to shoot. Highland's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Melton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Eric Gordon. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Powell, no one around him, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now Powell, three-pointer. Highland passes to Morris. They get the rebound, and DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. On the wing, Morris. Highland passes to Powell. Clock at 4, and he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the thirds for Los Angeles. Harrell setting the pick for Melton. Pass to Niang. Melton kicks to Niang. Harrell trying to free himself up. Niang, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And here's Morris for 3. The rebound by Niang. 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Harrell, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Highland. Plumlee, the pass to Highland. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Highland's got 6 points.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
In the corner, it's Melton. To the left side wing. Connects from three-point range. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Morris outside. Pass to Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Highland. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Highland's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Here's Highland. He's got 9. Fires the 3. Here's Plumlee. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Clippers on top, just dominant. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside, George passes it to Westbrook. Outside, George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Harden outside. The feed to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Pass to Westbrook. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Leonard, no luck.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Leonard against Harris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got you back.
Maxey against George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
George against Maxey. From deep three-point range. George, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. Maxey finds Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Bank shot, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Covington. Back to Westbrook. George looking around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Harris, good.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Westbrook against Harden. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep, That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Outside Westbrook. 50 seconds left in the game. Leonard against Harris. And that one goes long. Here's Philadelphia, down by 15. Maxey looking it over. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George has got the ball. Leonard on the wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Shoots over Tucker. Los Angeles with another miss. For the three. That one no good. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
for this Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, and both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Axie out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And Tucker slams it in.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And that's good from Antetokounmpo. On the assist by Lopez.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now, here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harden outside with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Here's Giannis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Middleton. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee. And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over to the wing. Here's Tucker. The offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Maxey with the screen on Holiday. The 3 from Harden. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 9 points.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
6-second difference between shot and game plan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Maxey with the screen on Holiday. Back to Harden. Embiid the screen. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. James Harden getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Harden finds Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
The 76ers lead. Maxey passes to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Out to the wing. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the 3-pointer. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now, and the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Harden against Holiday. Harden dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Bucks trail by 5. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Embiid against Giannis. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. Holiday finds Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
76ers ball.
The 76ers leading by 6. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Unloads from 13. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Oh, he's just flexing his muscles on that slam.
Oh, he wanted these people to hear that one. Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks to Maxey. He takes it in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Philadelphia has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Giannis. Stolen by Harden. To the inside, Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Maxey. Excellent D there from Allen. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 13. Takes it down to Middleton. Can they get it? A three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Feeds to Lopez. Allen outside. Back to Lopez. Can't get it to fall. And we finish one half of basketball. 76ers lead by... All right, thank you, David. And folks...
25. The 76ers. 35.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Jay Crowder out there with Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then there's Carter. And it's Ingles in at the 2-guard spot. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
First team foul.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded closer. Gets it to go. That one good from Milton. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by Carter. Milton kicks to Niang. To the middle. Milton, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Melton against Dragic. Yep, that one goes in there. Melton's got his second basket of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Carter, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Niang. To the paint, deflects the pass, and Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Carter outside. Here's Portis. Can't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Milton the pass to Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you think of Harrell, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Dragic against Melton. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
Milton the pass to Niang. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Dragic kicks to Connaughton. Portis in the post. He is defended by Harrell. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Milton the pass to Melton. Takes it inside. Here's Niang, defended by Crowder. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Crowder finds Connaughton. Crowder sets a screen for Connaughton. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And stolen by Portis. Connaughton passes to Dragic. And that one, good. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Niang, and the shot is good.
How about battling through the impact there?
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
...moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And offensive. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shots good by Middleton.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Harden outside to the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
The pass to Harden. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Harden dishes to Embiid. Maxey in the corner. Shot clock at 3. The 3 from Harden. And they get it back. Pass to Tucker from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the 76ers. Allen finds Antetokounmpo. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Yeah, there is no way to stop that. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Harden against Holiday. Harden right side. Shot clock at 6.
Defense should expect this from Harden. He rarely misses a chance to draw a shooting foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And Holiday kicks to Allen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Holiday surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Shakes him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Both free throws good from Holiday. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Harden outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Embiid with the screen on Holiday. Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Harden outside. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tucker the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Here's Lopez, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Lopez.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Harris kicks to Maxey. Harden outside. Three-pointer. Tucker can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez inside. He's against Tucker. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Now Harden. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display, the vertical out of this world. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Holiday against Westbrook. Antetokounmpo, right side. For three, Allen. Rebound by the Clippers.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
George for three. Giannis with the rebound. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice D from Allen. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Westbrook against Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
Kicks it to George. Puts up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shakes him. The shake. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Now here's George. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You gotta love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet. This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Good on the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Really left him alone that time. George has got 7 points.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Zubac. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Middleton outside. Pass to Allen. Now Lopez. Covered by Covington. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Over Leonard. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Covington. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. And the second. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one's off.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Covington. For 3, Allen. Paul George pulls it in. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Another shot. Here's Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Back to Westbrook. George for 3. He buries it from 3. George has got 10 points.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Holiday passes to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Leonard.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Back to Westbrook. George with it. Picked up by Allen. Leonard passes to George. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Allen.
Get to the block, Brooke.
Middleton outside. Now here's Holiday, hounded by Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Holiday passes to Middleton. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Up top, Zubats. And stolen by Holiday. Allen against George. Here's Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Zubats with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard outside. From the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Left side, Holiday. Pass to Middleton. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. This is the most they've led, 13 points. The open shot by Middleton. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Middleton's got 5 now.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Middleton against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. He has 6.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Allen on the wing. 27 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. George for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command. All right, good stuff, Allie. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers in the lead.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Powell, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Oh, deflected. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Powell, and he drives in. And Powell with the stuff.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And he lobs it up top. And then Portis with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. From downtown, drains the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Carter. The kick out to Dragic. Crowder outside. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Gordon against Dragic. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Out to Portis. Pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. And it's Crowder missing. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Highland. No good on the triple. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Out to Powell from deep three-point range. Sinks it from distance. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
Pass to Highland. The 3 is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
1:05 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Gordon outside. Pass to Highland. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bucks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Got it. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Up top, Gordon. Allen defending. They get it back.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Allen's got his second basket.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Westbrook against Holiday. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Westbrook outside. There's the triple.
Yeah, over the course of his career, we've seen Holiday's defense change games. I mean, that's how...
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And the jam by George!
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Covington against Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo!
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. It's George on the wing. Allen defending. And George with the jam.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
From about 19, and too long on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. For 3, Allen. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. George against Holiday. George passes to Covington. Back to George. Leonard outside. Over Middleton. They grab their own miss. Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. He takes it in. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still able to scan the floor and find his guys. That's nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Covington passes to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Westbrook against Allen. The drive by Westbrook. George passes to Westbrook. Covington inside. Working on Lopez. George for 3. Pure from 3-point range. George has got 7 points here in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And And that one's good. Middleton.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Milwaukee foul. Grayson Allen. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Westbrook on the take and finished off by Westbrook.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen against George. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Allen. Out to Leonard. Launches it. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. 11-point game. Leonard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Holiday. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.